What's going on YouTube? It's your boy JV, and we're here with another best augments video. In this video, we're going to go over the augmentations from Mele Macchiato, especially after the Season 1 Reloaded update, where we got access to Citadel de Mortis and all the new crazy swords that we're using now. Before I get into it, man, I appreciate everybody who's been joining the channel, joining the community. If you haven't already, man, hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content. We're on our way to our goal of 10,000 subscribers. We recently just hit 1,000 subs, so we're on our way up. If you guys have any questions or things I leave out in the video, or if there's particular things you would like to see in a future video or YouTube shorts, feel free to comment down below. I already did a video on the sword guides on how to make some of the swords. I'm gonna leave the link for it directly above me, but let's get right into it. So Mele Macchiato. This perk was almost, I don't know, not really too important on Liberty Falls or on Terminus. It definitely was like fun to use. You felt like an airbender. You could do one-shot melee kills with the knife to higher rounds, or even with the punching. It was cool. Like, it was cool, but it wasn't necessary. You kind of skipped over it. Some people didn't research, etc., etc. But now on the new map, Citadel de Mortis, I definitely have to say it is by far has gone from one of the most least like, oh, like I'll wait to get that perk, or maybe I'll randomly get the perk and don't have to pay money for it, to like you need to have this perk either first or second. And the reason behind that is because a lot of people don't realize that with the augments, when you get the swords are a lot easier to use, especially as the rounds get higher and higher and the zombies start moving faster and faster. So what does Mele Macchiato do? Replaces weapon gun butt with a deadly punch. So that's cool. You do like an airbender thing. You do a punch, you get one shot for a little bit. It's not too long, but like you can. Now, for the major augment you want to use is called Espresso. All melee attacks are slightly faster. So that means that when I swipe with the sword on Citadel de Mortis, I'm swiping that sword at double to triple the speed of what I originally can do, so I could fly through hordes as long as I'm backpedaling, or like I'm I'm strafing with them so they're not hitting me. So like I'm swiping the sword, they're trying to hit me, they're missing, but I'm still one-shotting. And you're like flying through it. A lot of people don't even realize you could do that. And then with the minor augment, you put stick and move. Backpedal speed is increased after a successful melee attack. So that means every time I do a one-shot kill with a melee attack, which means it doesn't have to be the punch, it could just be a melee attack, which is what the sword goes into that slot for. I get a speed boost when I push the analog stick backwards, which is great. So you can quickly escape. You could just like disengage to be able to re-engage. Like, it's just the best combination of things to do it. The other ways you can do it, if you're doing the guy glitch on any of the maps, not on any of the maps, you're doing the god glitch on Citadel at Morse, you could run vampiric extraction. So if you're doing the glitches where it puts you outside of the map, and you're not going back in, and you kind of like are on the borderline of where the zombies can hit you, but you have to hit them back because you can't back up without them throwing meat at you, or the game kind of like just auto destroying your life. Run vampire extraction. Every time you get a melee kill, you kind of like you steal health like a vampire would, which is pretty cool. Triple shot, it doesn't, when your punch can hit multiple enemies at once, the sword won't do that. That's only for if you're punching, so don't fall for that or wonder like, oh, why isn't it hitting multiples? Because it's not a punch, it's the sword. Minor augment, stick and move, like I said, is the way to go. Strength training is specifically for the punch, not for the sword. Hit and impact, melee kills reload a portion of your held weapon. If you're going to be in an area where you can't really get to the ammo slots, which would probably be doing god glitches and etc., then you'd probably want to put on hidden impact so your guns can just keep reloading. I will say I've had no problem with having zombie essence to buy stuff on the new map, so that's why I don't really care about hidden impact, because the sword is one-shotting past round 50. And I get to like round 30 or 40 and I have like 200,000 zombie essence. I could like triple pack a punch 2 guns real quick if I want to change things. I can go down, come back, buy all my perks. So like, I'm not really, I can buy all the ammo in the world. I don't really care about hidden impact, but definitely on the new map you want to use Espresso and stick and move. But that's basically it, guys. I appreciate you guys coming through for the video. If there's anything I missed, any additional questions you guys have, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. Currently, we just hit big 1,000 sometime last week. The community is building every single day. I'm super hyped. I'm happy. Thank you guys for being so engaged and just enjoying the videos. I do this for the younger version of myself that grew up playing zombies and always wanted to do YouTube videos for zombie stuff, and you guys are loving it, so I'm just gonna keep putting the stuff out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for coming through, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.